the honesty framework that will transform your relationships. Today we're diving into something that might sound simple but is actually an art form most of us never learned. How to have honest communication that doesn't destroy relationships. We've all been there. That moment when you know you should say something but freeze because you don't know how it will go, so you either drop the truth so harshly that it damages the relationship, or you say nothing, then beat yourself up for being too afraid to stand up for yourself. Neither works, and both leave you feeling terrible. What if there was a system for practicing radical honesty while keeping your relationships intact? That's what we're breaking down today. Step 1. Start with intention. Before you say a word, ask yourself, what's my goal here? If it's to hurt someone, prove you're right, or make yourself feel better by venting, pause. Those things never work out well, and they're not foundations for productive honesty. Your intention should be either to improve the relationship, provide information the other person genuinely needs, or express a boundary to the other person. Step 2. Consider the context. Timing and environment are critical to honest communication. You have to say things in a time, place, and tone the other person can hear. Ask their permission. Say, I've noticed something I'd like to talk about. Is now a good time? And choose a private, neutral space where both of you feel comfortable. Let's run through a tough conversation I recently had with my roommate about our apartment. So, it starts with your observation. I start by saying, I noticed after you cook that the stove has grease and food left on it. Next is impact, say to them. When that happens, I feel like you take advantage of me. You know I hate a dirty place, and it seems like you are okay with me cleaning up after you. After that, make your request. Maybe say, would you be open to agreeing that we each do a good job of cleaning up after we cook? Finally, make sure there is understanding. You might finish your conversation with something like, thanks for hearing me out. Do you think we agree here? I'd like to hear what you think. Let me show again you how this works in real life. Here is the bad version of a talk. You're always late, and it shows how little you respect me. You need to get your act together. Now the good version. I noticed you were 30 minutes late to our last 3 meetups. When that happens, I feel like my time isn't valued. Would you be open to setting a reminder? I'd also like to understand if there's something making it difficult for you to arrive on time. See the difference? Both are honest, but only one preserves the relationship. Now the final step. Prepare for a reaction. Even with perfect delivery, people might get defensive. That's normal. Their reaction gives you valuable information about a few things. First, how they handle feedback. Second, whether they are capable of honesty and growth. And finally, if they value you and your perspective. Honesty isn't easy, but it is crucial to good relationships. Think of it this way. Honesty without tact is cruel. Tact without honesty is meaningless. But honesty with tact is priceless. This framework takes practice. You'll mess up, I still do sometimes. But if you learn the steps, each conversation gets easier, and the connections you build will be unshakable. If this framework helped you, comment with your biggest takeaway. Subscribe for more advice, and remember, how we communicate, connect, and show up authentically is what makes us truly strong and resilient.